Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts reviews and oft-times reminiscences. Today we're doing Crone Visions, it says it there. Why are you doing them, Mac? I don't know. For some reason, when I'm on YouTube, whatever algorithm they use keeps chucking suggestions of doom metal at me. I don't like doom metal, by and large. There's always exceptions, as I've mentioned before on this channel. But nonetheless, I keep getting bombarded with suggestions for doom metal, and I keep ignoring them. But every now and again, you think, bollocks, what does this one sound like then? Just to shut the blooming algorithm up more than anything else, I suppose. And I usually click on them, and I give them 5 seconds, and I click off them because they don't interest me. However, this one stuck its little claws into me, and I continued to listen past the usual 5 seconds before, discarding. So what is it about this one that kept your attention? And I don't know. Again, maybe I do. I tend to find that a lot of the doom I do like tends to feature female vocals, and this does, and that's probably why. So I was listening to, this is an EP, just 4 tracks. This track came up, 7 of Swords, and I listened about 5 seconds of it and stopped it straight away because I thought that is worthy of a reaction. And so I've heard the initial sort of 5 seconds of this track. I thought, I think I'm going to like this. I might be totally wrong. By the time I get to the end, I might have gone, all right, not quite what I thought. But the initial 5 seconds were promising enough for us to be where we are now. And so let's see if I'm going to be disappointed or elated. That's a groovy start. So far then, I'm moving rather towards the elation rather than the pit of despair that I was hoping it wouldn't take me into. There's something quite ancient about this. When I say ancient, it takes me back to something like the 60s really. Her voice reminds me of those female groups where they sang death songs, about the boyfriend killing themselves in a motorcycle accident, or getting murdered in a bar brawl, or sort of sweet demise, I suppose you could call it. A nice female vocal talking about horrible things happening. That keyboard intro at the start, sometimes keyboards have a way of drawing you in, a bit like how they put attractive women and men, I suppose, outside of clubs to get your attention and bring you into probably something that's going to be really shit, really. But in this case, not at all. It's quite poppy in many ways, but still full of chunks. yeah, that really adds to it, doesn't it? Before I forget, moustaches in metal. Let's have more moustaches in metal. That's a mighty moustache, that is. Anyway, on the bloke, that is, of course. Simple this is, and as such, so easy to swallow. Straight to vein sort of stuff. Little accentuations make all the difference. But it's a groovy undertow, you know. It's a bit like when you go out to swim on a nice summer's day in the ocean, and it all looks very nice and calm, but there's something going to drag you under if you're not careful, and this is what this suggests. I mean, well, it's a band name like Crone Visions. You might have expected something a bit more witchery or witchy. Not quite, but you know, I suppose even witches have fun at times. So hey.
What's the...
Don't you hate adverts? Bastards. Right. I'd like to say I'll edit that bit out, but this all goes in one take, and I'm sure you want it genuine, even if it's not very professional. Yeah. So the other tracks on this EP you know, lean more towards the esoteric and the mystical than that one. That, to me, as I said, is more like a pop song. I think you could play that on mainstream radio and have many admirers. As I say, you know, sometimes simple is best, and that's just simple, hooky, yeah, doom if you want. But if you want to, it's in the same way that Paranoid sort of grabs people of all persuasions. That sort of way of playing metal, doom metal, if you want to put it in that sense, works here. Not much more to say really. As I say, the female vocals also make a big difference to me. When I listen to doom, and I've said this before, I tend to listen to offshoots of doom. So when you come, doom vocals don't do much for me unless it's sort of the funerally type doom sort of growl croaky stuff. But usually when there's a female vocal in there, I can forgive a lot. Having said that, there's nothing to forgive here. This is just pure uplifting which is a contradiction, I suppose, for doom, but pure uplifting, rock, metal, whatever. And as I say, I enjoyed the rest of the album, but I'm glad I've heard this in its entirety now, because it's funky stuff, man. Doesn't get any better than that if you just want to enjoy life. Anyway, that was nice. No surprises. I wasn't let down by what the initial listen sounded like. So top notch. Good stuff. Anyway, perhaps that'll be it for being bombarded with doom for the time. I suspect not. Anyway, clicky bollocks if you want. Catch you next time for some more funky stuff, maybe. Or maybe something a little bit more raucous or sedate. Who knows? Who knows? Cheerio.